Good evening, my fellow soldiers. It is a very sad, solemn past 24 hours as we sit here at 4-4, winning 3 straight games and a double-digit victory over the Packers, and I have never, ever felt sadder. Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. We all know that. It was confirmed today by an MRI. We knew that yesterday going into today, but absolutely 100% confirmed his season is done. And man, oh man, an MVP caliber season going on a contract year, playing the best football of his life, and Kirk Cousins is sadly done for the season. This is not going to be a long video because I know it's a game. I know it is, but I can't help but feel emotional because of the guy and like how he has to be feeling, and his family and all of his fans, obviously. We all know how Vikings fans are. They're completely divided, but I'm going to speak from my perspective. Kirk Cousins, absolutely love the guy. Absolutely love him and everything that he's done for us. And the fact that the season ends like this, man, on a non-contact injury, one of the toughest players in the league. One of the toughest players in the league. I mean, it's exactly like what happened to Aaron Rodgers, the non-contact torn Achilles. And now we're faced with the reality of that. There's the potential that Kirk Cousins has played his final snap as a Minnesota Viking. And as far as I'm concerned, that cannot be true. Cannot be true. He was playing out of his goddamn mind this season. Literally career numbers, top 3 in every category, if not number 1 in so many categories. And you could tell by the way that his teammates reacted that he means so much to this team. To all the Kirk haters, I don't care what you say. Your opinions are irrelevant if you're not down and out about this scenario, because players in the locker room are crying. I mean, Brian O'Neill, when asked about it, teared up and had to turn away because he cares so much about his quarterback. The first thing that Kirk Cousins said to Dalton Reisner was, "Did we win? Did we win?" And he was playing brilliantly leading up to the catastrophic injury. I have felt numb since it happened. And again, this probably sounds dramatic. I know, it's football. It's a game, blah, blah, blah. As far as my football fan self, I felt numb since it happened. And there's so many questions going forward as to what's going to happen. Kirk Cousins, in a contract year, playing at an MVP level, goes down to an Achilles injury. It's awful. It's fucking awful. But where do we go from here? We've won 3 straight games. We're 4-4. Where do we go from here? A lot of speculation about veteran quarterbacks and who we can sign to try and salvage the season. Jaren Hall, obviously, is the big question mark. I'm going to give you my opinion right now. I think we need to sign a veteran quarterback, whether it be Ryan Tannehill, maybe Jameis Winston, someone, in that category. But I think we need to run with the rookie, Jaren Hall, just to see what we have. and have a veteran that can coach him and potentially take over if it doesn't pan out. That's where we're at. Because 3 straight games we've won. The defense is stepping up more and more and more. The defense is looking solid. Brian Flores, thank you. What a legend. He is improving this defense so much. But where do we go? Where do we go from here offensively? We get Justin Jefferson back in a couple weeks. Jordan Addison is emerging as a true Rookie of the Year candidate. TJ Hawkinson is vastly improved from the first few weeks that we had. The running game is starting to get going. I think Cam Akers is providing a very, very, very strong role to this running attack that we have. And the defense, like I said, is playing well. I don't think this is the time to roll over. I think as far as Jaren Hall goes, we don't know much about him. A rookie 5th round pick. This is obviously not an ideal situation for anyone to have to come in at the midpoint in the season. But when you really boil it down, it is a solid point to come in. Think of a rookie and what he comes into for like an early round pick. They usually come into a shitty team. Jaren Hall is coming into a offense with weapons. Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson soon, TJ Hawkinson, Cam Akers. I don't want to say Madison because, it is what it is. No disrespect, but it is what it is. A defense that is improving every single week and just keeps getting better and better and better. It seems like the right call to pull the trigger on him. Maybe, like I said, bring in a veteran quarterback to back him up, and then if he struggles that bad, then put him in just to see what happens. Don't give up any high draft picks. Sign a guy. A lot of people are saying Carson Wentz. I don't know if I want to see Carson Wentz. Oh, that would upset me so bad. I'm all over the place. I have no script for this video. I am just a mess when it comes to football, but it is what it is. Don't throw the season away, but when it comes down to it, I'm going to say this. Fuck the season. When it comes right now, Kirk Cousins deserves an extension. This Achilles injury is not going to hinder him. He's going to come back. Give Kirk Cousins a goddamn extension, please. I say 2 years. Give him an extension. He's earned it. He has earned it. This is a totally unscripted video because I have no outline of what I want to say because I'm speaking from the heart right now. Kirko, I love you. Please come back to us. I really hope you do. I don't want it to end this way. I don't want Kirk Cousins' Vikings career to end on this note. I said it on Twitter. I said it on Facebook. I said it to my friends. I said it to my families. I have never, ever felt so sad about a double-digit win over the Green Bay Packers. It's wild. But at the end of the day, this is where we're at. Such a great person, such a great human, such a great player, so well respected around the league, especially after the quarterback series on Netflix. People finally got a glimpse as to who he is. Kirk Cousins is my quarterback. That is my quarterback. But as we're at right now, Jaren Hall, you're my quarterback. And I don't want to discredit what he can do. I hope that he can flourish and shine. It's just he's a rookie. He's a rookie. We don't know. We're going to find out. And I think that we should give him the reins and then have a veteran backup just in case going forward. But we're not going to know. It's still early. There's a lot of season left. Who knows what's going to happen? But the fact of the matter is Kirk Cousins, if this is the last time that we see you in a Vikings uniform, thank you. Thank you, Kirko. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you've done for this organization and this city, because you have been under the word I'm trying to find. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to find the words. You've been unjustly mistreated by this fan base, and I hate to see that. And thank you for being the second best quarterback we've ever had as far as stats go. Talent-wise, one of the greatest of all time in Vikings history. So thank you. Kirk Chains, I'll never forget you. And I hope this isn't the last ride, brother. To all my fellow Skolgers, everyone has different opinions, but there's no one that can deny that Kirk Cousins put his heart and soul into every single game that he played with us. Thank you, Kirk. I love you, and I hope to see you back on the Vikings next season. That's all I have to say, guys. Thank you.